welcome back to NeuroChain's TV channel. Good morning, Bruno. How are you this morning?
Good morning, Linda. I'm very well. And I think we're here today to talk about the post-ICO and talk about some of the news, right?
Yes, we are. We're going to share with you how many tokens were sold, keep you updated with the events over the last 2 weeks.
Right.
And we'll also share some visibility about what's coming next.
Yeah, I think that's important. I think we wanted to maintain this channel of communication open. Many of you asked us to continue to have this news break, so we are going to do this. And let's jump on the topics. I think we have 4 topics to talk about. So what do we start with?
Let's start with the ICO tokens.
Absolutely. Well, that's probably what most of you want to hear first is about how it went. Well, it's actually public. We've sold 67.8% of the overall tokens, and we are absolutely happy about this. You all know that we went in the middle of a sort of a crypto storm where the exchange rate of the Ether compared to Euro was really low, like down to 300, probably to the lowest point even when I compare this to last year. When I looked at where it was in June 2017, it was down to 300 euro per Ether. We actually reached that point. But although this difficult situation, we are happy to say that we have really gathered the right amount of Ethers to go and develop the project, which is great. We're now with an Ether which is at $680, so as you can imagine, we have all the funds that we need to go and develop the projects. We are now kicked up to the development even with a more active rhythm. We have hired, we are looking for talents right now, and we have great engineers and great architects that are joining us right now. So very happy about where we are. The project is really now in full mode. Bilal and his technical team and lead devs are now working on a daily basis very hard, and I can tell you maybe a bit in advance that we'll be sharing soon some cool information about some initial release that we'll be doing in GitHub, but I'll talk to you about this very soon.
Certainly very exciting, Bruno.
Yep.
I hear as well that you're progressing on the exchange. Would you like to share some information about that with our viewers?
Yes, so I think the exchange is the #1 word that is all over the Telegram, like where are we hitting the exchange, where is it, when, and I can understand that many of you are very impatient to hear about the exchanges for obvious reasons. Well, just a few words about this. Going to an exchange obviously is one of the objectives, but going it too fast is not the objective. We really want to take the time to, first of all, go and select some of those top exchanges, high volume exchanges, which are going to make a difference. There are many exchanges, and they're not all as, let's say, influential, and don't all have as many customers as really they should have. So it's important for us that we get on the right one. Getting into an exchange is a process that could be very costly. It takes a lot of detailed information to be input, and it's important that those exchange owners understand the nature of the project, and that's exactly where we are today. So we're very confident. We have received offers for some, let's say, more minor exchange to immediately list us, and we put that on the reserve a little bit and waited until some of the big ones have had a chance to study our files, and that's exactly where we are today. So I'm not giving a date right now because obviously those conversations are still happening, but you guys can expect some news in the next, let's say, weeks and certainly months. And the time is obviously something important, but as I said, it's more important to get on the right one. So that's where we are right now.
So we'll be keeping you updated as things develop on the exchange.
Yeah.
And what about partnerships? How are things developing in this area, Bruno?
Well, the partnership is a key information because as we all want to continue to have a great hype and talk about a lot of things on the telegrams and making sure that we still have a vibrant community, what really make a community vibrant is to see that the progress of the project is real, and those real projects are going to make a difference. So the partnership that we've signed up so far, so we signed up Themat. You interviewed the CEO of Themat here, Pascal Lofer. You interviewed the CIO, Laurent Baillet of the Hobbs Group. We are currently working with these people to go and develop basically specifications to develop what would be a business application in each of their industry. That is already going, and the lead devs are now working with their teams. What is going to be done now is we're expanding to other industries and even some non just industries. I'll tell you about this in a minute, but we're expanding this. So basically we are now going to announce probably 2 more partnerships in the next months that I'm actually now working on. They're all signed up, and I'm trying to basically put that into a format that everybody would understand. But other industries that are going to be part of the specification development that we're doing. And one more, I know many of you hear about what we do with the government and state organizations. So I just met this week basically a very large government organizations that is willing to go and do something with us. So I'm not giving out information before it's really released, but we are now figuring out what would be the right angle, but they're very eager to go and start something with us. So you'll hear about this probably not this month, or probably in the next following months, but that certainly will come and I'm sure interest our viewers. Right?
Teasing us with future events
here.
Yep, and what about shows? Have you got any plans to attend any shows in the near future?
Right, so the team here, Linda and the rest of the team here is helping us on the communication side and the marketing side, and one of the key points also is the events and the ability to meet some of the investors. So some of you followed us with Bilal where we were in Dubai 2 weeks ago, and many of you actually came to us. That was very nice to come and meet some of you. We are going to continue to travel the world and meet some of you and meet some investors. So I just want to announce it. So we are going to the New York Hilton on May 14th and May 16th for the Consensus Worldwide show. So if you are around, that'd be great to meet you guys. So just go and join the Telegram that you should see right there, and make sure that you MP me and or Bilal and directly tell us that you are around, and we'll figure out a way to meet everybody, maybe in the lobby or something, if you can't access directly the show. But be there at New York if you're there on May 14th, 16th. We're then going to Berlin on May 28th and May 29th, where we'll have a booth. We don't have a booth in New York, but we'll have a booth in May 28th, 29th in Berlin. We're then going to the AI Paris event here in June 11th and 12th, 2018. We'll have the opportunities to explain and remind everybody that we're there. But please feel free to come and visit us. It'll be a great opportunity to meet many of you. Right.
Thank you so much, Bruno.
Yep.
We look forward to meeting you in the future events. If anyone can drop by.
Right.
Please subscribe if you haven't yet. Subscribe to our channel so that you can get the latest news in advance.
Great, and that's great to continue to have this communication with all of you. We are going to continue to broadcast those little break and news. Please continue to follow us on this channel that is growing, over 500 now, and more on the Telegrams, and obviously there's more news coming. Thank you, and talk to you soon.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye.
Hi everybody, it's great to have you, and I want to continue to talk to you. For this, you simply need to subscribe to this channel. We have more stories to tell. Come and see you soon.